So we are on lessons 8 and 9, so we're looking more at triangles. We're examining each set of triangles and what do you notice and what is the same about the triangles in the set and what is different. So if you notice, all the triangles have the same side lengths. So all of the triangles have the same side lengths and angles. These triangles are identical copies the triangles face different directions. So all the triangles have the same side lengths and angles. These triangles are identical copies and the triangles face different directions. So moving on. For set 2, you have to notice what's the same. Well, the angles are all the same side length, but they are all like in different orientation. So these triangles have the same angles. They all have the same angles. These triangles have the same angles, but different side lengths. They could be scaled copies that are oriented differently. Okay? So moving on to 8.2. What is the same about the triangles in the set? Well, they all have a 30-degree angle, and they all have a side length of 7 and 5, so they all have okay. The triangles are oriented differently and the two sides and one angle are in a different order. Okay, so how many different triangles are there? There are 4 different triangles. And I'm going to kind of label the different triangles with numbers. So this would be number 1, number 2, number 3. This is number 4. This one is the same as this one, so that's number 3. This is the same as the first one. This one's the same as that one. This one's the same as that one. And this one's the same as that one. Whoops. So there's these 3, these 2, these 2, and these 2. Okay. So now, examine this set of triangles. So these 3, 4 are together. So 1, 1, 1, 1. These 2 are together, and these 2 are together. They're all, these 4 are the same, these 2 are the same, and these 2 are the same. So what is the same about the triangles in the set? All the triangles have one side that is the same length and 2 angles that have the same measures. The triangles are oriented differently, and the one side and 2 angles are in a different order. And so again, there are 3 triangles, different types of triangles. So now we need to move on to lesson 9. So which one doesn't belong? Well, it depends on what your opinions are. So the first one, all angles are equal. All side lengths appear to be equal. So 3, 3, and this should be 3 as well. B, only triangle with an obtuse angle. So 130 is the obtuse angle. And it's the only triangle with 2 angle measurements labeled. For C, it's the only triangle with 1 angle measurement given, which is 55 degrees, and the only triangle with 2 sides equal to each other. So 9 and 9 are equal to each other. So D, it's the only triangle with a right angle. This is your right angle, meaning that's a 90-degree angle, and no side lengths are given. So moving on to 9.2. So you have to basically draw a triangle with the measurements that each have. So J's triangle has 1 angle measuring 75, so it could look something like this. Where both of these could be 75 degrees, and this one could be 30 degrees. With a side length of 7.4, 7.4, and 3.8. Andre's triangle could be something like this. This could be at 45 degrees, 60 degrees, and 75 degrees. And this could be 3.4, 4.6, and 4.2. And Ollie's watching me teach. And so now, Lynn's triangle has 1 angle measuring 75 degrees and 1 angle measuring 45 degrees, one side measuring 5 centimeters. So this is 5 centimeters. And this is 75 degrees, 60 degrees, and 45 degrees with these 2 measurements as well. And for 9.3, draw as many different triangles as you can with each of the sets of measurements. So 2 angles measure 60 degrees, so yeah, 60, 60, 60, 60. And the third side has to be 60 because it has to equal to 180. So for example, 60 plus 60 plus 60 equals to 180 degrees. And that will give you a full triangle or a complete triangle. All measuring the same length because the angles are all the same. So 2 angles measure 90 degrees. So it could look like this or something like this. Pretend those are straight lines. So those are not triangles. So 2 90-degree angles made a quadrilateral. You have to have 3 side lengths in order to be able to make, or 3 angles in order to be able to make a triangle. And for C, 1 angle measures 60 degrees, 1 measures 90 degrees, and 1 measures 4 centimeters. One side measures 4 centimeters. So this could be my 90-degree angle, and then close it up. And so this is your 60, my right, and my 30. Notice that 90 plus 60 plus 30 equals to 180 degrees. And a side length is 4, so like this could be 4 centimeters. This could be 4 centimeters. This could be 3 centimeters, and this could be 5 centimeters. So which of these sets of measurements determine one unique triangle? Only the first set of measurements determine a unique triangle. So once this is finished, so look at the summary if you need more explanation. I need you to complete the lessons 8 and 9 practice problems for today, and then tomorrow is your quiz on lessons 1 through 9.